I don't like the look of this. An electrical wire going in the water. From one of the bridges, it looked like this creek was almost clear, but from here, it looks like a murky mess. Can't see anything. So I may have just wasted my time, but if it ends up being clear as I get closer to the bridge, then maybe it'll be worth it. But as of now, I can't see hardly anything. Well, I thought I heard glass at my feet. And sure enough, there was glass there, but unfortunately it is broken. It is old DOC something. And it's from Columbus. And you see this part of what was a monogram or a letter or something in the center there. So, looks like it's clear aqua and has that on it. So, I'm not even sure what that would be. I think I see something. I see two things. Well, this one's going to be modern junk, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I see the label there. Modern beer. Yep. Man, looks like they didn't even open it. But this one here, I see a seam sticking out. I think it's going to be something over 100 years old. Oh, it wasn't a seam at all. It was a panel. Tricked me. Well, it still looks like it's around or a little bit over 100 years old. Old condiment jar of some kind. Well, I may finally have a keeper here. I see an insulator. Is it whole? I'm not finding much, so I think I'll take it home. It's a Hemingway number 12. So there you go. I saw this bottle from a distance, and I thought, it must be a modern bottle. But then as I got closer, I'm like, wait a second. It looks old. And as I get even closer, it looks like a blob top. And I could see part of the slug plate, and it's one of them odd-shaped ones, so it's a Hoster Wiener beer out of Columbus. Yep. And look at that. It looks to be in good shape. Huh, top's kind of wonky, like it's sideways, but hey, it doesn't matter. Finally got a nice old keeper. Yeah, a little deformed, but that's okay. Still, can't beat that. 1890s bottle right on top of the ground. I think I may have a second insulator here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, nice little amber one there, and it's all there. Looks to be in good shape. Well, looks like got our first soda here. Looks like a pea shell from Columbus, Ohio. I can already read the embossing, but is it whole? Oh, it was so close to being whole, but just not quite. Well, at least it was a common bottle, so nothing rare valuable. Hey, I actually see an embossed medicine or something. Oh, nice. The Sheeran Drug Company, in Lexington, Ohio. Well, that's definitely a keeper. There's something here. Oh, wow. That was a really early Hoster there. CNI, huh? Cunningham and Empson. I see something on there. I can't tell if it's old or not, but we'll see. Wow, it is actually embossed. The Standard Oil Company and Ohio Corporation. Same thing on this side. Well, I normally don't take screw top bottles that are clear like this that are machine made, but this looks like something that's sellable, so I think I will take this one. I can't tell for sure, but it almost looks like there's a Crown Top beer right here. Nope, It's a blown and mold whiskey top though. This area here looks like an area that I'll have to swim if I go that way. So I think maybe I'll have to get up on this tree and walk across it. See a CP elder down there. Baltimore loop top, but the elder's got a big chip out of it. But other than that, it's whole. Oh, there's a little Bayer bottle there. Well, maybe not. It doesn't say Bayer on it anywhere. Pepsi. Find a lot of these on here. This actually could be whole, but I don't know. Nope. Even has a hole in it. I got something showing here, soda, or if it's just junk. It is a narrow soda, but it's probably a slick then, because I've never seen an embossed soda like this. It does look like it could be blown in mold, but I don't know. Neat looking, but I see what I think's a quart beer. Maybe it's not a quart, maybe it's a pint, but I can't tell for sure. But to me, it looks like a quart. It's embossed too, and it's a blob. Of course, it's broken. That's too bad. It was another Hosterliner beer from Columbus. Okay, got a hobble skirt. Wonder if it's going to be the first one. Oh, there's another one down there. Well, I'll see what this one is first. Wonder if either of them will be something that's not Parkersburg. I wonder if either will be an older one. Pat D, probably Parkersburg. Yep, it is. Okay. Well, I'll still bring it anyway. Let's see about this one. The embossing almost looks cruder on it. I think it's a 1915. Well, that probably won't be Parkersburg then, because I don't think I've ever found 1915 from there. Athens, Ohio. Well, yeah, that's a good one there. Oh, it's got a dang lip chip, but it's still a decent find. If it doesn't have a number of other issues that I'm not seeing. Is that another hobble skirt? I think so. Let's see. Whoa, Washington, D.C. I don't think I've ever found one from there. It's a Pat D. Interesting. Something in here. It's amber, I think. But it's also broken. Of course, I had to see what it was. It was actually a nice one. It's a Columbus brewing out of Columbus, Ohio. I actually don't find too many of those. I got something showing here. I don't know what it is, if it's old or not. I don't know. Let me look at the base here. Machine made. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be anything embossed with it being machine made. So I'll just let someone else dig it out. Well, what do you know? Just when I was almost at the end of the creek walk and I didn't think I was going to find anything else, I looked down on my way back and look at this. A weird jar lid. And it's in really good shape from the looks of it. See if I can get it in good lighting for you. Yeah, look at that. That's a nice one there. Here are the finds from the creek walk cleaned up. First, we got this Hemingray insulator. that was barely worth keeping because it was in such bad shape, but figured I'd go ahead and bring it home and clean it up anyway. Then next is a standard oil company screw cap, but I don't think I've ever found this particular screw cap bottle before. And a CP Elder with a massive chip down there. Then got a weird jar lid that's almost perfect. Got porcelain insulator here. Has some funny little mark right there. Don't know nothing about it, but figured since it was whole, it was worth bringing home. Then got this Washington, D.C. Pat D Coke. Then got an unusual, really green Parkersburg Coke. I don't know why it says green as it is, but it's the greenest Coke I've ever seen. It's a Pat D also. And then got one 1915 Coke from Athens, Ohio. Does have that chip there, but it's still 1915 and not a particularly common one. And then got a partly deformed Hoster out of Columbus, Ohio. But to make up for it, it is one of the nicer looking Hosters. And it came out pretty clean. And this was probably my best find, even if it was cracked up there. A large size Sheeran Drug Company out of New Lexington, Ohio. So that is it. Thanks for watching.